In this video we introduce you to Python random module. Here we talk about random number generation. In nature it's easy to generate random numbers. You can flip two dice. You can flip a die or you can blindfoldedly pick a ball. Okay, but computers are deterministic machine. It's little hard to generate random numbers. Python uses what you call a pseudo random number generating algorithm. We are not going to go through the algorithm. If you are interested, check with me after the class. I will refer you to a source. Okay, so why we need random numbers? We need random numbers in security purpose applications, and also we use random numbers heavily in games. Okay, for example, if we look at this shooting game, this all aliens occur the always same position or same pattern, user will get bored. Okay, so it helps if they occur at random patterns or random positions. So for these things we need to generate random numbers. To generate random numbers, we need the Python random numbers. Okay, if you search the Python random module, you get this Python docs into this random module. Okay, you can read about the module in the Python docs, and here are a list of functions and their descriptions and okay, descriptions and what their expected inputs and outputs. Okay, so if we use randint, return a random number x that between a and b. So if I am calling randint method, I have to pass two numbers. It will generate a random number in between them. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Okay, code. So here first we have to import the random module. So okay, like we did with math module. So I will say I will say rand. Okay, now I can create a we'll use this randint method. Okay, so I have to give the a and b. Let's generate random numbers between 1 and 10. Okay, and to see this one we will print it. Okay, my B is not working. B key is not. Okay, now let's see running it. Okay, so first time is generated 1, next time is generated 9, next time I run is generated 2, so it's generating numbers randomly. Okay, so if you are interested about how we are generating this number and random numbers, check with me. I will refer you to a source. Okay, so what if we want to generate floating point numbers? Okay, for that there is a method called random. Okay, so this one I don't give any input for that one. Is generate a random number between 0 and 1. Okay, if you look in the pseudocode, it generates random numbers between 0 and 1. Okay, so let's run this and see it's generating random numbers between 0 and 1. Okay, so you know how to generate random integer between any two integers and a random number between floating point number between 0 and 1. Okay, so what is we need to generate a random number between 0 and 5. So how can we generate it? Think for a minute. This one generate random numbers with 0 and 5. So how can I 0 and 1? How can I generate a floating point number between 0 and 5? Simply I have to multiply this by 5. No, if I multiply this by 5, it will generate a number between 0 and 5 now. Okay, so if we run this, see 1.2, 4.667. So now it's generating numbers between 0 and 5. Okay, so this is all about random number generator. Okay, hope this is clear. See you in the next video.